I'm the district attorney for two counties, that's Richland County and Kershaw County. I've been there since high school, so it's a place where I've seen a lot of wonderful things happen. I've grown up in my formative years there, and I learned to kind of get my perceptions of what government is, what it should be. Richland's the county seat, and so you have the State House is there, University of South Carolina is there, Fort Jackson, which is a large training facility for folks who are coming in training for the Army, is there. And so you have this melting pot of educators, of legislators, of clergy, of community leaders, and all of those things just kind of come together in Columbia. I've established what's called a bench warrant resolution court. And so one of the things that my office as the solicitor has an opportunity to do is anytime a person misses a court date, then a bench warrant is issued for their arrest. Essentially, when a person is arrested, there's a promise that they're going to come to court when noticed. And if they fail to do that, then a judge can issue a warrant for their arrest. If a person is arrested, then oftentimes they're going to sit in jail for a period of time. They may not ever get a bond again, and they may be in jail for 2 weeks. It may be, a year or so before you get to their case. And so my belief is for those nonviolent felonies, so we're not talking about murder and kidnapping and armed robbery, but for nonviolent crimes, people should have the opportunity to hit reset if they're willing to take responsibility for missing that court date. And so one thing that we're able to do is with in conjunction with the public defenders, is to set up spaces, safe spaces. We generally do these at churches, local churches. And so we'll set that safe space up where they can come in, they can meet with the public defender. Our office will be there after they've met with their public defender, and we'll give them a new court date, and then we'll submit that bench warrant to be rescinded by a judge. And so in essence, they gain that freedom back of knowing that they're not going to be arrested. On that day, they're going to be given a new court date, and they'll also have an opportunity to continue to work and do those things they need to do until that court date comes. Being a fellow at EPU it's really daunting. I mean, I'm sitting in a room with all of these brilliant people, and I'm hearing kind of these different pieces that they put together. You've got these folks who are just wonderful with economics, so they're wonderful with just kind of planning and city planning and some of the things they've done. And so number one, it's daunting, but it's one of those pieces that I take the challenge and I love it because I've been able to sit in there and listen and learn from some of the best in the country about what equity means. So one of the harder parts was just kind of sitting down and trying to figure out, all right, well, in my role, on the criminal justice side, what is it that we can do that can effect change? And how can we, have a more equitable system just based on the things that I have control over? So UNUM was really big because they helped us to connect with other people who've done similar things in bigger cities. And we were able to kind of mold it to what would work in Columbia.